Hey, welcome, Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Today, what I want to talk about is a question that I've been asked quite a bit lately is, where do I start? I've had a lot of people say, I want to be an influencer. I want to start an online business. I want to start this, that, whatever it is. And I don't know where to begin. And where I suggest is I reflect back on a training I took through the One Funnel Away Challenge with ClickFunnels. And I remember one of the lessons that Stephen Larson was talking about is publishing. And that's where I suggest you start, because that's where you can find your voice. That's where you can find the message that you have to share and figure out how to get it out there. Now, what I mean by publishing, it's going to be in a lot of different ways. It can be a blog, it can be a podcast, it can be on Facebook, it can be on YouTube, it can be on Instagram, whatever it is. For example, this, Jeff Heggie Daily Success Strategies, it's on all those. It's on all the different podcast platforms. It's on YouTube. We've got the Facebook group. It's on Instagram, shared everywhere. But you can just pick one and just decide where you're going to start. And there's a few things about it is you need to start and you need to be consistent with it. What my suggestion is that you do it on a daily basis. And when you commit to it, you've got to commit to being consistent with it, because your followers are going to be dependent on you to be consistent. And when you lose that consistency, that's when you're going to lose your following as well. And then the other part that I really remember about Steve teaching this lesson was a great point that he made is a lot of people don't want to start because they don't know what they're going to say. They don't know if they're going to create quality content and if it's going to be worth reading or listening to or whatever it might be. And the fact is, in the beginning, it probably isn't. But the way he said it was great. He says, you know what? Nobody's probably listening anyways besides you and your mom. So start, and by the time that you start to gain that following, that's when you have your voice. He talked about Russell Brunson when he started his podcast. It took him till about episode 46 before Russell really found his voice and really got a hold of what he was doing and started doing really well with it. So don't worry about not knowing what to say, what you're going to do, and how good the quality is. Just start and commit to being consistent with it. Now, the other thing that Gary Vee shares is don't worry about what content you're going to create, because as you start out, just document your journey. Document what you're doing and document the journey you're on, and that's how you can create your content. You don't have to stress about coming up with something every day, but just documenting the journey. So that's where I want you to take that challenge, is start to document your journey and publish one way or another, whether it's a blog, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, wherever it is, or like I do with this, you can go on multiple platforms. But just start doing it on a consistent basis. And I challenge you to do it every day, 5 days a week or else 7 days a week, you choose. But start doing it on a regular, everyday schedule and get going at it, and watch over the course of weeks and months how you find your voice, and then that's also how you're going to find your followers. So hopefully that's helpful for those that have been talking to me about that, and it can help you get that started and boost you along. Otherwise, hope you're having a great week, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks.